Good Saturday morning, fellow high seas cruisers. Chris here, and it is once again time for what every cruiser wants. And we are back, and we have some new comments for you this week. The 4th of July has just passed, so I think we'll do a 4th of July themed show this week, a show that we will call Flags, Food, and Fireworks, because we have comments that involve all of these particular items. Now, don't forget, we're still going to have rudeness. We're still going to have everybody wants it. You just can't have comments without those particular favorite items. So let's jump into the 4th of July, what every cruiser wants episode. And let's see, are these people speaking for you? Are they right? Are we wrong? Do they really know how we want to cruise? Now, first off, we are going to talk about flags. You see, Carnival Cruise Lines has a show on board their ship called The World Works Here. And this is an opportunity for the crew members to come out and support the country they come from. They have their country's flags, and they get to show love and support from where they come from. And this show is meant to be a reminder to passengers on board the ship that your crew members come from all around the world. And to show that one of the best parts of cruising is that people from all around the world can come together. We can work together. We can have fun together. We can have an awesome, enjoyable vacation. And it provides you an opportunity to learn about people from all around our planet. Now, the grand finale to the show, of course, is the American flag, because these ships do sail from the United States. It's the last flag that comes out. It is the grand finale. The audience provides a thunderous applause when it doesn't come out, because the audience is from the United States mostly, and they love and support their flag. Sounds great. I've seen shows similar to this on other cruise lines as well. I think it's a really great show, and it's awesome that the crew get to come out and just show their pride for their country as well. But not everybody agrees with it because, well, you know what? Just America wasn't first. I really don't like to complain. However, I was on the Legend this past February, and the last show involved the flags of all the countries that the crew come from. At the end of the show, the flags were placed in stands on the stage. The last flag to be placed was ours, the United States. However, rather than placing it in the front, it was placed off to the side toward the rear. This was upsetting to me, as well as I am sure others. Now, we have had this type of comment before about this specific show before. Not even the first time someone has complained about that. And so I guess maybe it needs to be said again. This show is about the crew members showing pride from the countries they come from. It's not about you. The American flag comes out as the grand finale, but it is definitely not, U.S. workers that predominantly staff and crew these ships. They come from all different kinds of places. This show is meant to be the crew showing you their pride, you getting to see how they feel about where they come from. Again, it's not about you. I'm from the United States. I love the United States, but damn, the United States is not the center of the universe. Next up, we're going to talk about fireworks. And, well, a passenger that's upset that there's not going to be fireworks on their cruise ship. And they can't just ask about fireworks. No. Got to be rude while you ask. We are thinking of booking another family cruise for next year. And on July 4th, I was told that Carnival does not shoot off fireworks off the boat. Disney does, and other cruise lines do. Can you tell me why Carnival refuses to do fireworks while other cruise lines have them? Perhaps because you are English. Perhaps you are not educated to understand, or you do not appreciate how important this date is. Will be fireworks on the cruises leaving Galveston in 2025. So why does Carnival Cruise Lines not shoot fireworks from their ships? Well, because they don't want to. They say it's a safety issue. Guess what? It's their ship. If they don't feel like it, they don't have to. You don't like it, you don't have to cruise. Pretty easy, pretty simple to understand. Yes, Disney Cruise Lines does shoot fireworks from their ships. However, there's a little caveat in there. Disney knows they're going to shoot fireworks from their ships just about every single sailing. Okay, there's some where they don't, but as a general rule, every one of their ships shoots fireworks for their pirate night event on board. That means that the ship was built specifically with fireworks and safety in mind, while the other cruise lines are not. There's a little extra built into the funnels of those Disney ships just to help improve safety because they knew all along this was something they planned to do. But you can't just ask about fireworks. No. You have to say, well, it's probably just because you're English, and it's probably just because you're uneducated that you don't understand how important these fireworks are. And yes, the 4th of July is definitely an important date, a monumental date here in the United States. But if fireworks is your most important thing you want for the 4th, well, you can book Disney or you can stay home. I'd say the choice is yours, because will Carnival be putting fireworks on their ships out of Galveston in 2025? The answer is no. And finally, let's talk about food. 4th of July food. That's usually a holiday when you fire up the grill, maybe do some steaks, do some chicken, do some burgers, do some hot dogs. Everybody does it different. They do it how they want it. They do it how they like it. But is there a very specific 4th of July tradition that is U.S. wide, from sea to shining sea, north to the south? Is there a specific 4th of July tradition that maybe the cruise lines, are they just skipping it? Why is there no hot dog eating contest on the Carnival Jubilee? I am here now. My husband would have won for sure. He would give Joey Chestnut a close call. It would have been a huge crowd pleaser. Do better, Carnival. It is a 4th of July tradition you guys are breaking. So it is a 4th of July tradition that Carnival Cruise Lines is absolutely breaking because they don't have a hot dog eating contest on board their ship. Now, I'm aware that Nathan's Hot Dogs, they do a hot dog eating contest, but is it a tradition anywhere else? Does anybody else know of a hot dog eating contest tradition for 4th of July other than that one? I've been celebrating 4th of July for 50 years. I've celebrated in many states around this awesome country, and I have never once, not once, seen a hot dog eating contest during the 4th of July. Unless you count growing up as a kid when me and my brothers would see who could eat the most. But that was really less contest and more, boys being boys. So we have a tradition that I'm clearly not familiar with, but the cruise line must do better. You always see these types of comments where something may be important to one individual, yet somehow it is always the cruise line's fault that they don't cater to that specific item that is important to them. And the cruise lines, well, they must do better. They must be uneducated. They must just not know. They just don't realize they are upsetting people. My flag is not where I want it to be. My fireworks are not in the sky, and my hot dog eating contest is not prepared before me. What do you guys think? Are these people right? Are these people wrong? Am I just completely out of their mind when it comes to some of these things? I think it's the 4th of July. We're celebrating freedom. The freedom to go on a cruise ship, enjoy our cruise vacation, and simply have a great vacation without writing in a nasty comment. All right, and that is going to be our video this week for what every cruiser wants. If you enjoyed today's video, do me a favor and hit that like button. If you haven't done so yet, do me a favor and hit subscribe. It is free to do so. Helps our channel grow. Let you know anytime we put out a new video. Hope everyone out there is having a really great day. And like always, we will see you out on the high seas. Oh, where's my hot dogs at?